Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kelvin Johnson. This is the part 15 video I'll be doing on System Center Configuration Manager current branch. So in this video, I'll be discussing about the server and site system roles. So in my previous video, which is the part 14, I discussed about the site properties, which I give a detailed explanation about the different site properties. So if I go to my server and site system roles, you can see we have some default roles, system roles, which we actually install during the installation process of our config manager. Here you can see the first, which is the component server, does not have a properties. So some of this role does not have a properties. But if I go to the site system and then click properties, you can see we have our site system properties. But this have to do with the HTTP and HTTPS configuration. So in the future, when we enable the internet-based client management for this site, we will later be making the configuration changes here. And also we need to actually make sure that this is actually accessible from the internet. So we're actually going to be saying, okay, we want to specify a qualified fully qualified domain name for this site system for use on the internet. So we're going to enter our fully qualified domain name here, but I'm not going to select that right now. And also we also have the require the site server to initiate connection to this system site. So as we go through the installation process of the system roles we want, so we can actually require the site server to initiate connection to the site system roles. And also we can actually use the site server computer account to install the site system roles, or we can use a different account for installing the site system roles. So you can actually just click on use another account, then set, and then choose new account, and then you can browse to your Active Directory and then find the Kelvin Johnson, then enter the password, click verify. Then you need to actually have access to a share folder where you can verify if you have access to that share folder on this device. Here you can see our Active Directory membership, and this is our Active Directory forest and Active Directory domain. And here also we have the option called proxy. Are we going to be using a proxy server? So if you are using a proxy server, some companies do use proxy server for their communication to the internet. You can actually configure that proxy server here manually. You can actually enter the proxy server name, and most of the time the default port is 80, except it has been changed, and you can use a different credential to actually connect to the proxy server. And here we have, let me just close this. You can see we have our site database server. Let me just go to the properties here. On our site database server, you can see we have our SQL server service broker port, which is the 4022, and you can see by default it says enable data compression. Of course, you will want to definitely enable data compression on your environment. And here you said that the data retention days is 5 days. We can actually modify to 4 or 3 days. So let me just cancel this. And also if I go to my management point, and we have our properties here. So in our management point, you can see we have our HTTP or HTTPS. So in the future, when we actually configure our clients to use PKI to communicate to our configuration manager, it is here we are going to actually modify the connection type, which is it going to be HTTP or HTTPS. And here it says generate an alert when the management point is not healthy. I think you can actually just check that, and it will actually send you, or it will generate an alert on your configuration manager when the management point is not healthy. So I'm not going to go in details for the other system roles. So we'll be adding some extra system roles. So when we try to add some system roles in the future, so I'm going to actually show you the properties and then give you some explanation about the system role properties we'll be adding to this configuration manager. So the next video I'll be doing is about the configuration of our boundaries and boundary group. So just click on the link below to go to the part 16 of this SCCM training video I'm doing. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more IT videos. Bye.